It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Ready for baseball here in New York. And on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bryce Terang leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Mullins tracks it down for the out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out. Base is empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals.
0-1. No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. Get out of town. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
William Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the designated
Christian
hitter,
Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Yelich with a homer in his last game. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in game one of the NLDS. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and that is that. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in Queens, and getting to start, Quinn Priester.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Jesse Winker. Move to first. Nimmo gets back easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that...
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there, and that ball is out of here. And they add a pair. It's 2-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
On the ground right side, into the outfield, base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. Alonso gets his lead at first, nobody out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting fifth.
So up next, Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Ball. 2-0.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And now 1-2. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And a runner from second scores on the play. And they take a 2-run lead.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
First and second, 1 out. Mauricio getting ready to hit. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Collins makes the grab on the run.
Batting eighth, designated hitter.
Let's take a peek at the Mets
Jeff
lineup here.
McNeil.
Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. There's the strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 3 and the Brewers 1. Game 1 of the division series.
First baseman,
and here's the first baseman,
Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Senga back to work. Pitch
Counts
misses.
1-0.
1-0. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. That one ripped. Way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. A solo shot. It's 3-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Right through there for a strike.
For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 2nd. That one 95 to finish him off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Isaac Collins in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Collins launched a homer in his most recent game. Gets under it and pops it up. Mauricio corrals it. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the rookie 3rd baseman. And there's the strike. And that's outside. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Mullins goes 5 feet 9 inches, 30 years old now, and they traded for him. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. A single and a run scored and a walk. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for New York, Jesse Winker. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, went around. Strike one.
0-1.
And that one pulled foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. That clips the corner.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Nimmo stands at third with one gone in the inning. That one misses. And the count even 1-1. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2 strikes.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air to left center. Chorio pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. The Mets add one to their lead on this solo shot. It's now 4-2. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here is Joseph Ortiz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryce Terang. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now move to first. Ortiz back in on a dive. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fired to second. How about that double play?
Got a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Sal Frelick will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Two outs. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air, left field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. The wind of the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And another ball.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And now he steps off the rubber. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at Citi Field. Start of the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words.
1-1.
Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
And there's a base hit, so a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Struck out looking his first time. And that's
Ball
downstairs. Ball 1. just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The Mets up by 2 here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Way upstairs, and now 3-0.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Here's a 3-0. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Over to Alonso. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Here's a rocket out to left. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it here 4-2. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. Swings through that.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Way inside.
2 straight.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a curveball is just outside. Mauricio checks his swing, appeal to 3rd. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And a foul ball. Mauricio gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And next for the Mets, Cedric Mullins. And that's fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering upstairs. And a breaking ball misses outside. On the ground, 2 ball. Here's Ortiz for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Out to short, Ortiz. They take the force out, and that is that. Mets lead 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Game 1 of the division series.
Left fielder,
now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out. Well, these Brewers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point...
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-3.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Isaac Collins. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Collins recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And a 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the third baseman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that is out of play. Two now. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ortiz, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Movement in the bullpen. Brooks Raley preparing to come on if needed. Garrett getting loose as well. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're all square. It's 4-4. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Terang stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Inside, 1-1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And it gives them the lead in the fifth. It's 5-4. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga done for the day, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound. Brooks Raley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Right side. And that is that. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Mets 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Priester back to work. And fouled off. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Got him! He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Pete Alonso. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That's outside, and that's ball 1. The Brewers up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And a strike at the outside corner at 95. To the left side, but it is well fouled. And that one is inside. Hit on the ground to short. Ortiz tosses to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This one smacked out to left center. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Top six. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
That's in there. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Close, but called a ball. Yeah, that's ball 2. In the air, left field, down the line. Nimmo running hard to get it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. He goes down looking. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Mauricio. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
So digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. On the run, sends it over to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Mets 4. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Grant Anderson on the pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That's in there. And that's strike one.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And now here is Brett Beatty. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ronnie Mauricio now. That finds the mark on the inside corner. The Brewers leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Mets go down quickly. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Reed Garrett taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Reed Garrett.
Well, 1-run game up now for Milwaukee. Jackson Chourio. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. A.J. Minter getting loose out there. Soto also throwing. Next offering upstairs.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And there's the automatic. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the center
Timing on
fielder,
the swing was
Isaac
good, able to
Collins.
shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Chorio on at first. Nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Fought off foul.
Ball 2.
Check on the runner.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
The count is full.
Squirts away a little bit. And ball 4 to avoid.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Now the third baseman. Ball 1 there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
First and second, no outs. Here are the late stages of game 1. And that one fouled off. One now.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Off the mark there. Now 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Chorio headed for the plate. He'll score. Cut off, throw to second. The tag out. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Reed Garrett is done, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Helsley.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
One away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Runner stays put at third.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. There's the strike. Two outs with a runner at third.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a ball popped up. Baden should have this one. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 6 and the Mets 4. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Mets designated hitter, Jeff McNeil.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because for a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The Brewers holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to first, Hoskins handles the chance, and he takes it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that skips in the dirt. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That misses the zone, and the count now even up. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ripped to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and the Mets go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Mets 4.
Now pitching for
welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, A.J. Minter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Digging in, Sal Freeland.
Right fielder, Sal Freeland.
And that drops in for a strike. Minter, a 6-foot lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
The 1-2. Got him. 1 out.
Now batting catcher.
Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. Bases empty, one away here in game one of the NLDS. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball is outside.
Ball 2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Rhys Hoskins, the next to hit. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Hoskins pushes it foul. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Milwaukee leads 1. They still lead it though, 6-4. Bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Jesse Winker.
Right fielder, Jesse Winker.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jared Koenig.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Tap foul at the plate. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Adele.
And that's outside. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle. And that takes care of Alonso.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Foul ball. The Mets down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field.
Now batting, catcher.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Misses outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. The tying run at the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2.
We got 4 count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And the tying run is on base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. On the pinch run for the Mets, Jose Siri. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. There's a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one to first. Hoskins handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Mets, and the score remains 6-4. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
So coming into the game now on defense, Luis
Gregory
Angel Acuna.
Soto.
He's in at shortstop. Now the left fielder, Jackson
Mets.
Chourio.
Now playing shortstop. Number 2, Luis Angel Acuna.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Clay Holmes appears to be getting loose. Line drive. And that's just foul. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That misses, and it's 1-2. And downstairs.
2 strikes.
Down and in, moved his feet. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses, so lead-off walk.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
Man at first. Next for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Outside low. And the count even 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And now number 21. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo going back on it. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 8-4.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And ball one. Two runs across in the inning here in the late stages of game one. This one in the air, right field. Winker makes the grab, 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's now an 8-4 score.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee.
now, and on the mound, the
Number
closer,
45.
Abner Uribe.
Abner Uribe.
And stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio.
Second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Bouncer to Hoskins. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Jeff McNeil.
He's 2 outs away. McNeil digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. And a foul ball. The Brewers leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And takes low for ball 1. Good eye in that spot.
That's inside.
The Mets down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Set down on strikes. And they're down to their last out. And here is Cedric
the
Mullins.
center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Uribe 1 strike away from securing game 1. The 1-2. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers take game 1 of this series on the road.
These hitters came to the yard today thinking one thing: launch mode. 6 home runs. Just an incredible offensive display today. Even by today's standards, that is a huge total.
Final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Into the void, fill in the cavity. Wish the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace.